Scenario 2 of Israel developed within the PAFSE project, within the scope of the PAFSE project, is entitled Energy and Public Health Impact. In regarding the science content of from the scenario, the study of different resources of energy on the planet, as well as the study of the ways of obtaining and using them, is relevant essentially at the time when the problem of climate change is as strong as ever, and it is necessary to increasingly raise awareness not only among younger generation but also to the community in general to the problems arising from the excessive exploitation of energy and waste of energy sources. Studying different energy sources, analyzing the characteristic parameters of each source, and applying them in a better way to efficiently solve real energy supply problems will make students develop methodologies for analysis, presentation of solutions, and for discussing and producing argumentation of facts about scientific problems, thus contributing to their interest in subjects related to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The science and pedagogical content of the scenario allows teachers and students to explore how the planet's existing energy sources are used in their relationship with public health and subsequently the presentation of action measures in their community to mitigate public health problems arising from energy waste and over exploitation of energy. So students will understand the concept of energy, how different sources of energy are consumed in the world, and then they will establish a relations between the energy consumption and some public health issues arising from public health, some from energy source consumption, which are, for example, energy waste and climate change and air pollution, and then based on the scientific research activities they will conduct in this scenario, they will have to produce a series of measures to be taken, both individually and in the community wise, to mitigate these public health issues arising from energy consumption. And then the scenario contains also high level activities based on research, learning objects, interaction with animated games, and updated facts. The scenario prepares students and the school community to efficiently use existing energy sources, thus helping to combat problems such as air pollution or climate change, which are problems of public health. This scenario will also allow teachers to address simultaneously in an interactive and scientific way the need to efficiently rationalize available energy as well as to promote the idea of energy transition to more carbon neutral environments. So, the learning scenario increases students' understanding about the functioning of energy transfer, supply and consumption processes, and how STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics can contribute to anticipate, mitigate, and solve threats to public health arising from excessive energy exploitation, such as air pollution or climate change, and this will be addressed in this scenario. In terms of learning objectivities that we want students to acquire at the end of the scenario, we want students to be able, at the end of the scenario, to analyze how the consequences of unconscious behavior regarding energy consumption can contribute to the worsening of problems such as climate change or air pollution. We will also want students to obtain, evaluate, and communicate scientific data and facts related to energy sources and energy production and transfer. We will also want students to use scientific facts to promote or to propose measures and methods to better rationalize energy and link them with the improving and the mitigation of public health issues in relation with um, energy consumption. And we will also want to propose that students be able to propose those measures to combat problems resulting from excessive energy consumption. In terms of the scenario structure, the scenario consists of 6 classes of 40 to 45 minutes, so the scenario is conceived to be implemented in this number of lessons, and a variable number of extra sessions for students to develop their school research project in 4 or 6 lessons. And all of those lessons that we have programmed for the scenario development can be altered or changed by the teacher depending on the school curriculum, the students' prior knowledge on the theme, the time constraints. So the time that the scenario will take to be implemented is up for the professor's decisions. From classes 1 to 6, students should work alone or in groups depending on the activity. This is also at the responsibility of the teacher, and to carry out the school research project, which is the output of the project that I will be addressing at the later stage of this video. Students should be divided into groups to 5 or 4, and it will also be necessary to students to have access computer and mobile phones, or and have basic knowledge of English and Microsoft tools like Word or PowerPoint. In terms of class planning, we have reserved a small amount of time in class 1, in the beginning of class 1, so that the teacher could introduce the PAFSE project to their students, and then teacher should address the first topic of the project, the scenario, which is the concept of primary energy and what primary energy sources exist in the planet. Then, in class 2, students should explore how the consumption of the various energy sources that they identified in class 1 are consumed worldwide. And then in class 3 they should explore the differences, the advantages and disadvantages of all those energy sources that they have previously studied in classes 1 and 2. And then in class 4, they will have an implementation of an interactive game of primary energy combinations to meet energy consumption needs. So basically, this is a game where students, based on the knowledge they acquired about what energy sources are available at the planet, what are the main advantages and the disadvantages, they will have to combine all those aspects to select the best combination of primary energies to fulfill some energy consumption needs throughout several times of the day. And they will have a punctuation based on a ranking based on the best selections of that they made with the energy combinations of those primary energies, and these more points or less points will be attributed due to the selection in terms of having a sensible choosing on what those energies that they chose are being more environmentally friendly or not. So they will have to address and they will have to have in mind the main advantages and disadvantages of each combination of energy that they will use to select to accomplish the consumption needs. And then in class 5, they will present and debate the main conclusions obtained from the activities of the previous classes. And in class 6, they will also study the impacts of energy consumption on public health and preventive solutions. So in the class 6, they will link up the study of they will have in mind what they analyze in the video in the energy game, and what they study in classes from classes 1 to 3, and they will conclude how energy consumption can impact public health and suggest some preventive solutions on that matter. And then we have this plan the school research project, which is based on the production of a poster and scientific presentation of the school's strengths and weaknesses in the theme and definition of proposals to be adopted by the school community to better rationalize energy consumption, in what way such measures can improve public health of the community. So students, based on the information that they acquire throughout the scenario, they should uh, analyze the school's strengths and weaknesses and suggest some measures to be taken to better rationalize energy and link those proposals to and explain how those proposals, those measures can improve public health on the community. And this project should also be multidisciplinary. So, not only the professor that is coordinating the project should be involved in the school research project, but for example, the arts teacher can help students in the design and creativity of the scientific poster, the ICT teacher can help students in the creation of scientific presentation and for example in the development on the scientific presentation on PowerPoint and moreover the languages teachers for example Portuguese or English teachers can help in the proofreading of text produced in both outputs which are scientific presentation and the poster.